Staff are taking more time off sick due to smartphone-related stress, according to a North London councillor. Checking emails, taking phone calls and not being able to switch off from the office is causing what has been dubbed a digital megatrend. The comments were made by Rachel Stoppard, Deputy Chief Executive of Camden Council, as part of a report that found that as many 1 in every 5 sick days taken by town hall staff are related to stress or depression. Published last week, the report found that almost 20% of all sicknesses across the council were related to mental health issues, a figure higher than the national average of just 8%. It warned that the council needs to be responsive to a digitization megatrend which is boosting working hours, upsetting the work-life balance. Ms. Stoppard wrote, "The council needs to be responsive to the digitization megatrend that is creating the 24/7 workforce, with employees operating anywhere, anytime, on any device. There is a danger that always on may mean employees are never off." According to the report, Camden is above average in terms of time off sick by staff across the London councils. It reported that this increase has been reflected in more referrals to the council's occupational health services. One councillor reported Camden is facing huge cuts, which could lead to the loss of 600 posts by 2017. Councillor Theo Blackwell added, "Camden is a leader in the use of digital services and technology allows us to manage massive government funding cuts, reduce costs, and respond to what our residents want." Camden Council is reportedly looking at discounted gym membership for staff as a means to help them let off steam and clear their heads. He added, "Like every other decent employer, ensuring staff can balance their work and home life is becoming even more important. Workplace well-being is a priority for Public Health England, the body charged with protecting and improving our health. Last year, PHE launched its Standards Charter for England, which encourages employers across the country to drive improvements in workplace health. The dangers of being always on. Workplace stress could be as bad for your health as second-hand smoke. A recent study carried out by Harvard University found that stress factors such as job insecurity and long working hours can all damage a person's health, raise the odds of them having an illness diagnosed by a doctor and even lead to an early death. To come to their conclusions, the Harvard team analyzed evidence from 228 studies investigating stress in the workplace. Factors such as being unemployed, having little control in a job or having no health insurance are all more likely to put a person in an early grave than being exposed to second-hand smoke. Working long hours and having a job that heavily conflicts with family life also raised the risk of an early death more than second-hand smoke exposure, each increasing the odds of this by 20%. Having no health insurance, feeling that the workplace is unfair, having a demanding job carried a higher risk of being diagnosed with a disease by a doctor than second-hand smoke. For example, feeling as though the workplace is unfair increases this risk by 50%. Shift work or being unemployed also carries a higher risk of being diagnosed with an illness than smoke exposure. The researchers said, "Our results suggest that many workplace conditions profoundly affect human health."